Good afternoon, everybody. Luis Morales here, health fitness specialist with Exos at Autodesk, and this is the final live stretch break of the week, 2:30 p.m. stretch break. Before we get started, as always, go ahead and use the chat box to drop anything that you would like a little bit more attention showed to today. Anything that's a little tight for you or you want to get into the stretch routine, go ahead and drop that in the chat. We can definitely work it in. So I'll give you guys a second with that. Go ahead and find some open space. Not going to need any equipment today, just maybe a mat and a little bit of open space. All right, not seeing anything in the chat so far. Let's go ahead and get started then. It's 2:31. What we're going to start with is something on the ground. So let's go ahead and find some space on the ground where we can get into a prone position. So that's on our stomachs here. Take your time in getting down there. Let's go ahead and place those hands right up around face level. Relax that lower body. And then push ourselves up using those arms into a nice cobra position. Now we want to keep the hips connected to the ground here. So if you're having a hard time keeping the hips connected to the ground while pushing yourself all the way up, you can come down and rest on those elbows. And usually we'll be able to keep the hips here. It might be a little more comfortable for you. So whatever position works best for you. Let's take one more deep breath. All the way out, and then slowly on that exhale, let ourselves back down to the ground. We're going to do it one more time. Go up and have a couple breaths. So when you're ready, use those hands, extend those arms, or come up onto those elbows, and then let's breathe in this extended position. Nicely done, you guys. Lower body should be completely relaxed. One last breath. And on that exhale, we can slowly lower ourselves down all the way. Nicely done. Okay, slowly let's make our way up into standing. Take your time, no need to rush. What we're going to be doing next is a little bit of a standing quad stretch. So if you guys feel like you need something around you, wall, piece of furniture to help maintain your balance, go ahead and use that. I'm actually going to use my handy stick. Keep my balance here while doing a nice quad stretch. So go ahead and grab onto one foot or ankle, bring it up in as close to the glute as you can, and make sure that knee is pointed straight down. We want to make sure our knees aren't way out to the side. We want to make sure those knees are right next to each other. And that knee that we're stretching or that leg that we're stretching is pointed straight down. Once you get into a nice position, let that belly expand with those breaths. Good work, you guys, good work. All right, slowly release that foot. And let's do the other side now. So we're grabbing our foot or ankle, bringing it up in close to our glute, finding our balance, staying up nice and tall, letting that front of our leg stretch out. As we've probably been sitting all day, these muscles get shortened for a while and then they get really tight. So we've got to make sure we stretch them. Breathe through that tension. One more breath. Nicely done here, guys. Slowly release that foot or ankle back down to the ground. Let's stay in our standing position here. What we're going to do next is a little bit of a side stretch. So let's plant those feet about shoulder width apart. Take those arms up overhead. Let's go ahead and grab onto one wrist. So I'm going to grab onto here my left wrist. Biceps should be by the ears. Let's shift our weight into our left foot and then lean to our right here. Should be feeling a nice side stretch. Keep those biceps near the ears. Keep the pelvis tucked. And then breathe into that side there. Good work, you guys. Good work. One more breath. Nicely done. Let's come back to the middle. switch your grip, so you're grabbing the opposite wrist now. Shift the weight into that right foot, and then lean to the left. Notice which side might be a little bit tighter. Good work, guys. One more. And then let's come back to the middle. Nicely done. You can release those arms. Let them down. Give them those arms a little bit of a shake. And let's go ahead and sit down on the ground in our space now. So something that we can work on, and we got to keep working on week in and week out, is this lovely shin box position. So let's go ahead and find that position. One leg out in front, knee and ankle on the ground, other leg out to the side, knee and ankle on the ground. I'm starting here with my left leg on the ground. And what we're going to do is start with just a little bit of rotation. So whichever leg you have planted in front of you, go ahead and take that same side hand, plant it over here to the side. What we're going to do is do a little bit of threading the needle, rotating and reaching through this gap. So once you have the starting position down, inhale to prepare. And then as we exhale, we're reaching through, trying to follow our hand with our head. And then coming back to center. Let's do it a couple more times. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist and reach. All right, one more time on this side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist and reach. Feel that stretch through the midsection here. Make sure we're still breathing. All right, nicely done. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. So we're switching our legs around, whichever one you had in front. That one's going to be out to the side now. Opposite hand is going to be planted on the ground. Make sure we got our knees and ankles on the ground. Let's do the same thing, 3 reps on this other side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist and reach. Good job, you guys. Really feel that stretch through the midsection, probably feeling it through the hips as well. Nicely done. We got one more rep here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, twist and reach. Nicely done. Let's return to the center. We're not out of the woods here with the shin box position yet. Let's go ahead and flip into that original position we were. So first leg in front that we had. And what we're going to try and do now is that switch where we go from side to side. Now, if you're still not at the stage where you can cleanly sit up, use the core and try it with your hips, feel free to go ahead and sit back on those hands. What you're going to be doing is switching it over just like that. And then continue to lean back, keeping those hips on the ground and letting those ankles and knees meet the ground as well. If you want to try the advanced version, go ahead and spread those arms out, clench those fists. Let's get some neural tension going. Keep the core really, really tight. And let's see if we can switch it over a few times. Good job, guys. Good job. Good. Good job, you guys. Good job. Moving around on the ground here a little bit. Let's do one more on each side. Good work. Good work. Last one here. Big flip. Good work, you guys. Relax those arms if you had them out. Good job. Whew, I know it's probably not super comfortable, but we get better every day that we attempt. So keep practicing on your own. I know you guys will eventually progress to that look ma, no hands. All right, guys, that's all the time we have left today for the stretch break. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Go ahead and check out SharePoint for all our classes next week. We have one more week until the weeks of rest. I know everyone's looking forward to that. I am as well. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy out there.
Thank you,
I'll see you guys next time. No problem.
Thanks,
see you guys.
Thanks, Elise.
See you guys. Take care.
Thank you.